The rain hadn't let up in hours. It fell in heavy sheets across the quiet town of Maple Ridge, turning the roads slick and the skies gray. But inside Mercy General Hospital, Nurse Claire Thompson was too busy to notice the weather. She was halfway through a grueling 16-hour shift, hair frizzed, eyes tired, and feet aching. The ER was full, as always, and Claire had just finished helping a child with a broken arm when a code blue echoed through the speakers. A middle-aged man had collapsed in the parking lot, no ID, no phone, no one with him. Claire rushed outside without thinking twice. She knelt beside him, soaked to the bone in seconds, administering CPR as thunder cracked above them. Her hands trembled, but her training never failed her. Minutes passed, long, heart-pounding minutes, until the man gasped, coughed, and clutched her hand like it was the only thing anchoring him to life. Later, in the ICU, the man was stabilized but still unconscious. With no next of kin and no ID, he remained a mystery. Claire, emotionally drained and drenched from the rain, just said softly, "Whoever you are, I'm glad you're still here," before heading home. 5 hours later, Claire had just changed into sweatpants when she heard the first engine. Then another. Then more. Confused, she peeked out her window, and froze. Lined up across her quiet suburban street were 10 luxury cars, glistening under the streetlights, a Rolls-Royce Phantom, a Bentley Bentayga, a blacked-out Lamborghini Urus, and others too sleek for her to even name. Her neighbors peeked through their curtains, some even stepped out onto porches. Claire's heart pounded. Was there some kind of mistake? Then, a tall man in a suit stepped out of the Rolls-Royce and walked toward her porch with a gentle, grateful smile. "Are you Nurse Claire Thompson?" he asked. She nodded, cautiously. He bowed his head slightly. "My name is Daniel Wexler. The man you saved today." "That was my father, Charles Wexler. You didn't know it at the time, but he's the CEO of Wexler Global Holdings." Claire's breath caught. She remembered the unconscious man, the mystery patient with no ID. Daniel continued, "My father had a habit of going incognito. He was testing the strength of our security team. Ironically, he collapsed from a rare heart arrhythmia while doing it. Your fast thinking and refusal to give up, you saved his life. And I mean that literally." Claire shook her head, flustered. "I was just doing my job." Daniel smiled. "That's exactly why we're here." One by one, the car's doors opened. Out stepped people, business partners, family members, staff. Each held something different, a bouquet of fresh tulips, a handwritten letter, gift baskets, and envelopes. The last person to step forward was Charles Wexler himself, pale but smiling, a tremor in his step but a fire in his eyes. "I don't remember much," he said softly, "but I remember the warmth of your hands. And your voice telling me, you're not alone. I've been powerful all my life, but I've never felt so vulnerable, and you reminded me of what real power looks like. Kindness. Humanity." He held out a small black envelope. Inside was a note, handwritten. "From a man who could have died in the rain, thank you for reminding me life is worth more than boardrooms and billions." And then beneath it, a deed to a house, a fully paid-for lakeside property Claire had once driven past and dreamed of, but never imagined owning. "I can't accept this," she whispered, overwhelmed. Charles gave her a look of quiet insistence. "You gave me more than my life. You gave me time to fix things, with my family, with myself. Please, let me give you something, too." Word spread quickly. Local news picked up the story. Then national outlets. But what truly moved people wasn't the money or the cars. It was the reminder that the smallest acts, the ones done without expecting anything in return, are the ones that ripple the farthest. Claire didn't quit nursing. If anything, she became more dedicated. But she did take weekends off now, to sit by her new lakefront home and remind herself that even in the darkest storm, a heart that chooses kindness will always light the way. And somewhere out there, 10 luxury cars still carry the story of a tired nurse, a life saved, and the extraordinary ripple of an ordinary act of compassion. You never know whose life you're saving, or how far your kindness might go. Compassion has a power money can't match, and those who give without expecting often receive more than they ever imagined.